we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the UCLA Bruins. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Badgers will kick it away first. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the UCLA Bruins offense will get the first crack at it here. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
And the Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun. Give on the inside.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. He'll pull it on the read. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Turning it on! What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The RPO, it's complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Handoff from the gun. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. The Bruins trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bruins!
If the offense continues to put drives like that together, this defense is in trouble. How about the balance, the ability to throw the football, run the football, keep the defense guessing, and then when it gets closer to the end zone, the physicality to punch it in. Great start for this offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Wisconsin's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinator coming to this.
Oh, he's got some space. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Badgers want to pick up the tempo. Wisconsin's had a long list of great running backs, but those big fellas up front, that's a pipeline to pro football.
Unbelievable. Joe Thomas will be proud. Just paving the way, just physical. They always can block the run game so well, and they're going to establish it. Every game Wisconsin plays, they're going to run the football.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the
He lobs one high down the left side. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. Harris will throw. This one's complete. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Use the play fake, now to throw. Working the middle. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Badgers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Leaves it with the back. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Ball's at the 25. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Grabbed in the middle. It's Myers. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? 3rd down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. Looking to throw on 1st down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen.
And this guy has been putting up huge video game-type stat numbers each and every week. Threw for over 300 yards last week. He's putting up another monster game today. Late in the year when you know Heisman voters are watching, this guy wants to bring the Heisman Trophy home.
And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. Got it set up on the outside. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Bruins decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Harris back to pass. Makes the grab.
And for DBs out there trying to stop these short slant routes against man coverage, being physical is really key. You want to get your hands on the wide receiver and really try to disrupt that timing between the QB and his target.
He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. third and short. They'll try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Badgers will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. Let's see what he can do with it. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. Going right to work up top. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Finds a man in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Fakes the grab on the left. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Wants to throw on first down. He's got his man across the middle. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So first down here as they go back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Rushes on him.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
Pocket breaking down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UCLA! It's as if every play call with this guy, you've got the play that's called, and if that doesn't work, something that might even be more dangerous.
How nice is that as an offensive coordinator, right, Reese? You know that even if what you called isn't exactly going to work, this guy can just pull a rabbit out of the hat. He can go backyard football and just take off. Man, this guy is fun to watch.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And the Badgers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Harris will throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Here's a heat. Got out of trouble and throws. Another incompletion on third down. The Badgers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Toss to the outside. There he goes. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. And the Bruins headed quickly to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play call. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
So now it's second and long. Quick completion to the right.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
They'll go to the air on third and short. Complete to the left. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
This guy's in the Heisman picture because his stats are just ridiculous, and he threw for over 300 yards last game out. He's putting up another monster game here today, guys.
Trying to set up the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Quickly complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Bruin. The offense cashing it in on that drive. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quick strike complete. Still on his feet at the 45. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Finds his tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you could tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Harris back to pass. Hauls it in. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Badgers moving quickly to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quarterback adapting. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. They run the reverse. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. 8th play of the drive, and to keep this one going, they'll need to convert a 3rd and 5. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball speeding down the left side. Defense got it. They're on the run. At the 20. Touchdown, UCLA. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
You know, they say sometimes you got to be at the right place at the right time, and that linebacker was. When that ball came free, he saw it immediately, was able to scoop it, show you the speed. He takes it back for a long touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And it's blocked. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drop. Breaks into the open. And a nice pickup on the run, and gets down to avoid contact. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's 1st down again. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Harris will throw. Sets up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Badgers are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Finds a man on the left. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll try to run for it. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down. Working that left side now. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Bruins come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And 1st down for the offense.
To the air on 1st down. He's got an open man. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. The pull and throw off the RPO. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Using the quick game. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And in the final seconds of the 1st half, they'll send out the field goal unit. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this 2nd half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in college football heaven, the Rose Bowl.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They're working that left side. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. UCLA will go back to work on offense. The give to the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
They'll try to run for it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Bruins have their offense in high gear. Working downfield on first down. Working the middle, it's complete. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Looking to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. The home team has the lead right now, but this crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. The Golden Flashes have been hanging in there, but they can't afford any more miscues. They have to seize the moment.
Off-play action on first down.
They're up by 8 over Kent State. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Harris back to pass. Snagged out of the air. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Knowing that your man can make the catch against his defender, that wasn't a big play, but it can set you up down the line to be able to take advantage.
Yes, get it to him as fast as I can. When I see him open, he runs the little hitch, get it to him so he can make a little bit.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
And the Badgers will punt this one away. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They'll leave it with him.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Good enough for a first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. It's complete to the left. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Bruins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Jukes his way for more. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bruins kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Creates a little space. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Using his legs, it's Cameron. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. The give to the back. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away. Turning it on! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on 1st down, 1st and 10. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? After the productive 1st down play at 2nd and 6. Harris will throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Pulls it and fires to the left. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires it. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. The Badgers will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Looking to throw on 1st down. Setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Bruins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quick completion on the out. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 15, and that gives him some more room to work. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Power football with the run. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Good timing on the quick out. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Got his man quickly. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. And the Bruins will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. With the catch, it's Meyer. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Under fire, trying to make magic with his feet. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Had to get rid of it quickly.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode. And what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarter.
He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Badgers! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play with the officials on the field. We're right, and the play will stand. And the extra point was good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Henderson. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. UCLA will go back to work on offense. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to sling it on 2nd down. The throw to the outside is complete.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback get going the other direction.
They kick it away on 4th down. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, they got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
And the Badgers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. Jumped on top of the pile. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up in the 28.
And I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs. Great place to start for this offense. Finds his big tight end.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone guy.
Maybe a touchdown-saving stop gets him out of bounds at the 5. First and goal coming up.
First and goal, Bruins.
Wants to pass. Touchdown, UCLA! Quick strike through the air for the score. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Number 13.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Quarterback will keep it. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Now facing a 3rd and long. The give to the tailback. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They boot it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like, they're down so much. They need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back the next opportunity, the next moment. Because today, oof, it was not a good day.
Powers through the defender. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. From the gun, running back on the move. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Off the RPO, complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
Number 12.
They booted away on 4th down. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.